Your child dominates practice, they're sharp, aggressive, confident, but when it's game time, they look like a different kid. Hesitant, quiet, passive, they make mistakes they never make in trainings. And as a parent, it's very frustrating, it's confusing. You don't know what to do. What should you do to fix this? Let me tell you something most coaches won't. This isn't a talent issue. They're very talented. It's a mental issue, it's a brain issue. And once you understand what's happening, you can finally fix it. We have fixed it for 500 players. I'm Coach Valentino Di Lorenzo, and I already help 500 players just like your son or daughter, and I play at a high level in Italy and in the US. We helped 500 players that were hesitant, they were fearful. Some of them became captain of their teams, they became leaders, they became the playmakers in their team, using the exact methods that I'm about to share with you. So if this sounds like your child and you're tired of guessing what's wrong, I have a link here in the description. You can book a call with me or somebody from our team so we can see if your child could be a good fit for the program and if we can actually help. Because once we determine that we can help and your son or daughter does the work, then we guarantee results. So the root problem is that your child is playing in what we call the survival mode. So here's what's going on in their brain. When your child steps on the field into a pressure situation, their brain goes into fight or flight mode. That's the part of the brain responsible for movement, strategy, timing, and that's what is called the prefrontal cortex. And that shuts down. It's closed for business. This is why they hesitate before passing, they miss easy touches, they suddenly stop calling for the ball. It's not nerves, but it's neuroscience. So they're using the amygdala, the wrong part of the brain that is fight or flight mode. They're not using the prefrontal cortex. So in practice, there's a low stake. There's no pressure at all. They're relaxed, thinking brain on. In games, there's high stakes, so fear of failure and survival brain on. That's why your child looks amazing in practice but freezes during games. They're not underdeveloped, they're just unprepared for the pressure. Their skills are there, but the brain won't let them use them, and that's why they struggle during games. Here's where most parents, with all the right intentions, make a critical mistake. Number one, they double down on technical work. More private sessions, more skill camps, more reps, but if the root problem is how their brain handles pressure, no amount of technical training will help. You can't fix a fear-based brain with more cone drills. It's like trying to upgrade the software while ignoring the virus. The system still crashes under stress. Let me give you a real story. We have a player, we have many players, it's hard to name it all, but recently a 13-year-old technically was gifted, fast skill, high soccer IQ, but every time his team faced a tough opponent, he would disappear. He was afraid of tougher teams. His dad thought it was confidence. The coach thought it was laziness. It was neither. We started working together with our mindset mentoring program. Within 3 weeks of using the techniques, what happened is started to lead his team. He started to become more aggressive. He didn't care who he played. And by week 6, the coach named him the captain of the team. His name was Nate. Nothing changed in his skills, everything changed in his mindset. So you see, you can do 600 hours of private training a week, and it doesn't matter. They're still gonna play under pressure. Here's real science behind this. Dr. Andrew Huberman from Stanford explained that under pressure, the autonomic nervous system triggers a threat response unless trained otherwise. And performance psychologist Dr. Baylock research shows that the best athletes develop pre-performance routines that stabilize the nervous system before pressure moments. That's what we do too. We teach them how to master mental tools. We teach them visualization, breathing techniques, how to handle the pressure in games. So in our system, obviously we focus on the action steps. So we tell them to take more risks on the field, to be okay with making mistakes. We tell them how to change those mistakes. And also we teach them box breathing or visualization, positive self-talk. Instead of don't mess up, I'm ready, next play, let's go. And also implementing some game day rituals that will help build that confidence pre-game. Over time, this become automatic. It's like updating the software of the brain. So they don't freeze, they flow. My story personally, why I created this program is because when I was 11 years old, I used to freeze as well. So I know exactly how these kids feel. I was the kid who panicked when the coach called my name. I was the kid that panicked every time I would get the ball. And I was lucky enough to get a mentor who taught me those mental tools that now I teach and that professional players are using. And everything changed. I became confident. I became the leader, captain multiple teams, playing the semi-professional in Italy and in the US. And now I'm passing those tools onto players just like your son or daughter. So the choice is yours. You can double down on private training, you can do more technical training, you can find a local therapist that most of have never played a game in their life, you can find the cheapest mindset program out there with no results, or you can join the proven system that has transformed 500 players just like your son or daughter. Completely transformed, from vomiting to fearless, to fear to captain of the team, you name it. They completely transform their mentality, personality. So if you're ready to see that version of your child, I have a link here in the description. Book a call. There's a little form to fill out to see if you're qualified, and then we're gonna see you on the call to see if we can actually help your son or daughter. So I'll see you in the next episode.